Greeting engine enthusiasts, Greg and Joel here, and we're going to have the first attempt to start the 8 horsepower Dempster. This Dempster is an 8 horsepower grain dealer special engine, and the serial number is 8083. The engine was originally purchased to run a 2-leg grain elevator in New Salem, North Dakota in the early teens. And the elevator was used primarily for oat and wheat, and it had a horse-powered lift for the wagons. The elevator was run until about 1950, and it sat unused because it wasn't really needed anymore until the 80s. They were going to tear the elevator down, and fortunately, one of the grandsons of the original owners rescued it. This engine then was taken to Watertown, South Dakota, where it was stored, and the owner was going to get it running, but he decided it was beyond his capabilities. Anyway, Greg did a lot of work on the engine. I'm going to let him tell you a little bit about what we had to do to it, and then we're going to give her a shot to see if it'll run.
Yeah, hi. We're going to do just a brief synopsis on this engine. Everything was stuck. Some was like gum. It just was sitting for years and years and years and years. Piston, it was a little difficult to get out. The rings happened to swell up, and the bore, because the bore is so, good condition. The whole engine exec's probably one of the best condition original engines I have ever worked on. But I went to the magneto, checked that out. Very good condition. The bore is very nice. The valves are nice. The guides. This engine today is ready to go. I'm expecting it to start up on the first turn, of course, and like always, but you know, some of these engines get stage fright. So, we'll give it a shot here, and I hope everybody enjoys this.
One last thing I just thought I'd point out, this gas tank is the remote gas tank, and why the engine was called a grain dealer special is because for insurance purposes, the gas tank was mounted outside, and this Dempster, unlike most, has a fuel pump here on the side here, but unfortunately it's not, that is one piece that's not working yet, but it will be fixed sooner or later. Anyway, let's give it a whirl, Greg. You want to open that needle valve up?
We have it pre-primed, of course. This engine, like I said, has never been started since 1950. So let's give it a shot.
With the hip fire. It fired the first time, but we didn't get over it. Well, should we prime it again?
Yep, let's prime it again, folks.
Well, it did fire when it hit top dead center, but we couldn't get it over, so. Do you need the wrench or?
Yeah.
Hang on with us. Ready?
Yep.
Whoops.
Second time.
Let's give it a ready. There it was.
Woo! Guys, this thing has a lot of compression for so many years. There you go, folks. this engine. Very pleased so far with how it's running.
And there's a quick look at the disabled fuel pump. It's activated off this little lever right there. It pushes a fuel pump lever. See if I can get a little bit farther away so you can see it. Well, Greg, are you happy about that?
I'm very pleased with the outcome. If a weak old man, we would have had to go on the first round, but that satisfies me. Lost a bed. Very healthy.
The only thing that we did have to source was a reproduction muffler, the exact replication of what they had on them. Once you get them, see that's all.
Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed this. Quite pleased, quite excited, you know. There's only 2 people in the world that really like the engines, and I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. Anyhow, take care and see you soon.